gas out. It was a very polluting industry and a smokestack industry. That gas was used for street lamps first, and then for household lighting, and then for cooking, and then for heating. And in 1956, natural gas was introduced into this area, and the gas plant suddenly became obsolete overnight and was fenced off and boarded up. Then in 1969, I was commissioned to do studies of this site to see if it could be successfully turned into a public park. I always, when I get a new site, I always want to figure out what is the most sacred thing about this site. Well, this site, if without the buildings, there was nothing sacred about it. It did have a shoreline, but would have a shoreline with or without the buildings. The structures give you something to relate to, and there's an element of history. We went through this industrial revolution, and it's a very important part of the world that we lived in. So I decided that this big tower, the one right behind me, was the most sacred, the most iconic thing on the site, and that I would go down to the wire to save that structure. And then as I got into it more, I thought, that's kind of silly. Why wouldn't you save the one behind it? You know, husband and wife. And then you start thinking, wait a minute, but there's 4 more. There's the kids. So it would break up a family. So I began to think bigger and bigger about saving more of the structures. So you won't find anything like this anywhere else in the world where structures, these kind of industrial structures have been saved. This is it. This is the last of an extinct species.
There's been another deadly shooting at a local elementary school. According to authorities, the suspect acquired the gun from a family member's home before using it to take the lives of innocent children and teachers.
Store your gun securely, locked, unloaded, and away from ammo.